Futurelooks CES 2011 coverage is brought to you by NZXT, creators of the award-winning Phantom Enthusiast Full Tower Chassis and the Halo 90 80 Plus Gold Power Supply Series. And EZP.net, fast, reliable, and finely tuned web hosting and the official home of Futurelooks.com.
Now what we're showing here is the HS1A gaming headset. The A stands for analog. About 3 months ago we launched our first audio product, the HS1 USB gaming headset. It got a ton of terrific reviews. We're really proud of how it's doing, but our customers asked us, this is great, but where's my analog version? I'm building a really nice rig, I have a $200 sound card, I don't want to use USB. So the HS1A is the long-awaited but not particularly surprising analog version. It retails for $79 and it will be available later in January.
Hi, I'm Mark Pierce with Corsair here at CES 2011. Today yesterday we announced the launch of our new 650D. It's a continuation of the Obsidian line of cases, so it's like the 800D on the inside, but it's smaller, it's more of the mid-tower chassis. We had a lot of requests for it. It uses a lot of the same features that we also have on the 600T, the door latches and the bay, so the configurable bays on the inside for the long video cards. It's going to be available in March for a MSRP of $199. It will come with two different cutouts for the windows, for the window cutouts. So one is the window you see here. The other will be a screen which you can mount various sizes of fans on. And we'll show you more about that when we look over at the 600T Special White Edition. So as you can see, it's 600T, but we've added this nice mesh grille that you can also swap out with the window that's going to ship in the same case. So you saw it on the 600T, it's the same exact window, right? On the inside, same beautiful case. It's always been. We've got support for even your largest graphics cards by simply moving the hot swap bay down to the bottom. Our proprietary design, well, it's not proprietary, everybody's knocked it off. Our design for cable management is still what you've come to expect from Corsair. Lots of room to work on the back, big cutout for the CPU backplate. Lots of places to shove those cables back so you can build a system pretty quickly. It takes about 30 minutes from start to finish for to build a system in these cases. So we're really proud of about that. It'll be available in February or March time frame for an MSRP of around $199. Play them all.
Hello, I'm Jared Peck with Corsair. I'm here to talk a little bit about our Performance 3 Series SSD. Performance 3 is our new product. We just announced it actually yesterday, right before the show. And what it is a Marvell-based part, allowing us to give you SATA 3 performance. It's got newer firmware. It's using synchronous RAM, or synchronous NAND, pardon me. And what that does is it really allows you to give it really high speeds. We're actually running 2 of them in RAID in this system, so we actually have our ATTO disk bench mark here. You can see that we're hitting around just shy of 900 megabytes per second, and writes just around a little over 400. A single drive, we think the top speed is going to be around 480 for read and around 320 for writes, so very, very fast. We are using a little more aggressive background garbage collection. What that means is that you're going to have consistent performance today, consistent performance 3 months from now.
My name is Aaron Neal, and I'll be introducing you to Corsair Link. It is our software-hardware bundle that will be allowing people to further customize their system for full control and to have all the data fed back to them from multiple components throughout the system. What we're able to do here is show the end user multiple data points from their system. There's everything from CPU temperature, graphics card temperature, all the fans, LED lights. In the future, we'll be able to interface into other products. What we have here is a fully drag and drop interface where you can take every component that reports back to our hardware system and drag and drop it to any part of the system that fully represents kind of where you have it. And each of the areas up here represent a piece of hardware that's in our system. We have the Airflow Pro here, which is actually able to send data back to our system so that we can get individual temperatures off of the modules. and also it'll give us activity on the modules themselves, and it represents exactly what the Airflow Pro shows you, but in a graphical user interface on your screen, so you don't have to be looking at the side of your computer. Any of the hardware can be assigned to a temperature or a wattage range, and when you assign it to that specific group, such as an LED cluster, you can have the LED cluster be temperature controlled and have it change to color based on the temperature that you assign it to. So all of the lights in here can either be user defined, which is another part of it. So right now they're at red, and we'll change them out to blue on the fly, and it automatically adjusts the lights in your system, so you can change it to whatever you want. And each of these light strips can be assigned to a specific group. So you can have two separate ones, one for the GPU or one for the CPU, and have them temperature controlled to tell you if it's getting hotter or colder, or give you an alert. With our fan and temperature controller, you're able to have thermistors at different points in the system. You can have one in your hard drive bay, one in your intake, power supply, anywhere in the case, and that temperature can control a fan or a light, and you can graph it back to here if you want. So this is the Corsair Link and the hardware associated with it. There's actually three parts of the hardware that are shown in here. There is a brain unit, which everything plugs back into, that's connected via USB, and the USB links back into the interface. There's also a light controller, and then a fan and temperature controller. Each of these items will link together and give all the data back to our user interface, and give you total control over your system for all data, data recording, and to set it up and customize it as much as you want.